We have to trust when God says no. I know you heard God's rejection is our protection. So when that door closes, we have to trust that what was behind that door does not align with our highest good. When God rejects a certain person, we have to trust that there is someone better out there for us. When God tells us no, don't go, we have to trust that it's for our own safety. Okay? But sometimes we get so big-headed and like, oh, I can't do X, Y, and Z. God's trying to control me and I'm going to be miserable. I can't have a happy life because God doesn't want me to have a happy life. Is truly diabolical to me, because sometimes we don't even know what brings us happiness and fulfillment. We have to know that God knows who we are at the core. We know who we are based off our avatar and this lived experience. God knows us. He knows what we truly want and desire. And it is his absolute desire to give it to us. And so when we settle for certain people, settle in certain relationships because, well, they cool, they nice. God like, no, I got something better for you. But we don't trust. It's like, but God, what? And sometimes because it takes a long time. When you want something that's good for you, it requires a wait. But it's in the wait where you have to build yourself up to even hold something that you truly want. But in the wait, we take that as God's rejection where we can't have what we want. And so we settle with certain things. We're discontent with certain situations at certain jobs because we feel that God has denied us what it is that we desire, because we ourselves failed to trust his guidance in where he was trying to take us. Because where God tries to take us requires us to embody a certain characteristic. We have to ensure that we are able to hold what it is that God wants to give us. And most people have no capacity to hold such things. If you were given what it is that you prayed for and asked for, you would fumble it because you wouldn't know how to treat it. You wouldn't know how to handle it because you still got some working to do. As they said in the Bible, when God had them in the wilderness before he delivered them into the promised land, they had to endure the wilderness because they had to shake off some things within their mindset, their beliefs, their ways of existing that did not align with where he was taking them. He was taking them towards liberation, where there's unlimited supply, where all their needs and expectations was going to be met, where they didn't have to settle and beg anyone else to take care of them and expect someone else to show up for them and meet their needs. But it was in the wilderness where people fold. It's in the wilderness where people feel like God has abandoned them. No, God is developing you, because if you were delivered into the land, you would fumble the land. You would destroy the land because you would taint it with your old ways of existing and believing that does not align with who you truly are at the core, because of this lived experience and what you've experienced in the past. You will carry that into what God is trying to give you. So when God tells you no, it's not a rejection. It's just, hey, we're working on some things. You're not ready yet. Because if I gave it to you now, you would destroy it. You are not ready yet. And that's okay. Get ready though. Okay? In the wait, what is the wait teaching you? Because you ain't just waiting to wait. Okay, God is eager to give you what it is that your heart's desire. But you have to be eager to take hold of such thing. And know that such thing is yours for the taking. And not get discouraged that you can't have what it is that you know is already yours. Don't settle for anything. You deserve nothing but the absolute best. And know that God wants to give you the absolute best. So his no is simply because there's something better for you. Okay? I love you. Bye.